Hello everyone, this is Daga, and today we're hunting a tempered Kirin and a tempered Namielle. I think this quest is the one way to make me hunt a Kirin, because otherwise resetting for the random spawns is just terrible. I got the best one for this run, but that was lucky. I was taking any spawn because due to Namielle, it's kinda whatever if you waste a little more time with Kirin. So here I just run ahead of it, buff myself, get protective polish going, a dunk pot to distract it, and clutch its face. No triple slap here because Kirin and Rage are super fast. So I think that's a bit of a waste of time. We can abuse its blind spots to keep hitting it during the thunder attacks, and there it's already enraged. We'll get away from that, hit its head. We always want to hit Kirin's face as it's much weaker to damage than the body. With bigger Kirins, this is actually a real challenge, but this one has a nice size. And since I have no amp, I just let go and attack in sword mode. Here I got the power axe, so I can trip and clagger it a bit more easily. Got a nice trip there. Combo there. I could go for a ZSD there, but that would be a bit greedy, because it was just getting up, so I decided to not go for it. Once again, staying close to it. Without the Thunder Armor on, that circular thunder attack is a huge opening, super easy to stay in a blind spot. Here I reapply the wound, because in my experience, shortly after the second clagger, it kind of runs out of the wound, so even with amped, I thought it would be better to refresh the wound. Thunder Armor is now off. Got a trip as soon as it got the armor, thankfully, because Thunder Armor makes it super nasty to deal with. And there I got the ZSD from the trip. Just stay really under Kirin, it's a bit safe. Got a bit greedy there, whoopsie. The bounce wasn't too bad because you can follow it with the overhead slash anyway. I did some later attempts running Mind's Eye while the bouncing, but I didn't get any run better than this one, so this is it. And here do the ZSD, you can see just dropping paws already, so I figured it would try to flee. I was wrong, but I got a ZSD anyway, and now it flees. So just do another one. On its head, of course. And that's it for the Kirin. You can see it's dead at around the 3-minute and 20-second mark, and we have over 10 minutes of quest to go, so you know Namielle is going to be really nasty. But this quest is also nasty, so I believe Namielle will spawn at around the 5-minute and 50-second mark for this video. 50, not 15. I'll remove this power toad to make sure it doesn't troll me. Remove the sleep toad for the same reason. I should not even find Namielle down there. I don't think I ever got to that platform, but got a lot of time to kill, so might as well remove these hazards. Oh yeah, here's the stat if you want to see it now before the end of the video. Got a lot of time to kill. It's just using the fire, switch axe, and running the attack charm there. No agitator because Namielle takes very little damage when in rage. Not very little, it takes less damage while in rage. It takes only 90% of the usual damage, while most monsters take more. So for Namielle, I don't think Agitator is really hot. You don't want to enrage it with the Clutch Claw. Of course, it inevitably enrages by damage eventually. But no need for that. And sure, for Kirin it would be a bit nice, but it is also an elemental set. Agitator is not doing much for it, so yeah, whatever. Another thing for Namielle is that regular Namielle won't drink water while enraged, and since I'm running a Fire Switch X, I wanted to stay hydrated. So yeah, that's something else. Namielle is spawning, so we got the Power X just for free, rebuffing. I activate the Poison Cup there because that's allowed under TA now, so I'll take it. Protect Polish going, distract it. And clutch to the head and attack it. As I said, I'm not doing the triple zap on Namielle because I don't want to enrage it at all. And this initial area where it spawns in, yeah, it's not the nest at the top of the highlands. This area is actually a bit nasty because it's super cramped for Namielle. The plus side is that it flees from this area rather fast. Feels like Lunastra at the recess, where she always moves areas in like 2 minutes of fighting you. Got my Clagger there already. I will do the usual clutch and release. Second shoot with the sword, double slash, and ZSD its face. Which is also somewhat safe in Namielle's case. It's not 100% safe to ZSD her face, but it's kinda safe. Another from Surf attack. The secret to Namielle is recognize that the openings it gives are pretty short, so it can't be too greedy. Trip is a nice opening. I'm gonna finish with a ZSD. It should be flaying soon. There it's leaving. Unfortunately I got the big blast, so can't punish that. Do the area reload, just have more gauge here. Shift the weapon back in. Reapply protective polish because I can. Rebuff. Another catch of this quest, usually there's a Gajalak or a Boa in this area. And if they are here, it's pretty much impossible to not trigger them with Namielle. That's super nasty for TA rules. Got another Clagger, which is nice because the wound has run out, so you can reapply it. You can sidestep through that and do a double slash with good positioning. But I got a bit greedy there, you see? It was timed just for the double slash. So doing the second slash there was greedy and got hit by its balls left thingy. That was a bit greedy, but I could sidestep through the ball slam. She's only getting charged now, so that's when you have to be really careful because the water becomes a huge danger zone. Fortunately, I got the trip, and I go for the ZSD straight away. I was running low on gauge, and Namielle's wobbling, meaning sometimes I hit her forelegs instead. That's the nasty electricity. Gotta play very carefully around it. Yeah, I'm calling shenanigans on that, but okay. And this time that's sidestep. It's not in rage, so just try to do a single slap to the face to reapply the wound. Fortunately, that was a bad idea there. I tried again, and this is super sloppy. I don't know how that didn't hit me. she's drinking water. So maybe I didn't need this lap there, but I did it. Just a single one for the opening to Clutch Claw attack, and not multiple ones because I don't want to enrage it. That was also greedy. You can't just mindlessly attack it during the water jets due to the counter. No, just wait a bit for it to land. There it is. Let's punish this a bit harder. It went too hard there though. Not enraged, so it has a long pause after the shock attacks. Get the double slash with a nice trip. And here we wombo combo. Position it pretty nicely, close to its neck, and I still got caught in its legs, wobbling super nasty. The ZSD there, cancel earlier so I don't get interrupted by the rower. Just a single hit in there to be safe. Namielle swing. I clutched the tail and ZSD immediately because you kind of get ejected from flying monsters when they're leaving, which is super weird. So if you're riding the ZSD ticks, it blows up with the full explosion earlier, not the cancel explosion. But if you're still clinging to the monster with the Clutch Claw or in the initial ZSD thrust, you just get ejected without doing anything. So that's why I ZSD the tail immediately, to ensure I'm in the tick stage, so I will get the full explosion no matter what. There's no way I'd make it to its head in time, so I thought that was it. Now we waste a bunch of time climbing up the whole coral thingy. Rebuff along the way and resharpen the weapon. Let's do a wake up with the morphing sweep. Got a nice clagger. But he won't back up because I had some attempts where I just went boonga boonga and they ended up pretty badly. I got pretty surprised by that photo, but I managed to get away. And it's dead. Oh, there is it, the final hunt. It took 13 minutes. I actually wasn't very glad with this one. I thought the Namielle was super sloppy. I made a bunch of attempts after this one too. As I mentioned in the Kirin fight, I even took Mind's Eye later to make the Thunder Armor more consistent to deal with. But I never got a run better than this one, so I settled for this. It was getting frustrating, trying the same quest over and over again. And then have to reset if I notice the Gajalak or Boa Boa because they troll Namielle. And then yeah, I settled for this. The tracks are more valuable than carved for tempered monsters. I may get a useful investigation out of this, so can't let them go. And I commentated this set in the waiting between Kirin and Namielle, so if you skip that, go back there to see what I have to say about my set, okay? There's the final time. As I said, it's decent, but I wasn't too glad with it because Namielle was super sloppy. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, and stay home. See ya guys, bye bye.